Some people are born leaders. Some people can improve their leadership. And I guess some people just aren't cut out to be leaders. When I worked at the Greenbrier in West Virginia, which is a fantastic hotel, there's 150 cooks. There's only about 8 management positions between those 150 cooks. And you could make 12 to 15, this was back in the mid-90s. I was making $12 an hour back then. Working 65 hours a week, 75 hours a week, 80 hours a week. I had a nice paycheck. But if I wanted to go the next step up, to be a leader, to be management, I would have taken a pay cut. I would have been going to a $28,000 job and having to now oversee people that I was working with. Now most cooks would be like, that's not a good deal. Why would I take a pay cut to have more responsibility? But for me and several others on staff, we wanted to be that leader. We wanted to step up. We were willing to take the pay cut. The pay cut didn't mean anything because we wanted to lead. We wanted to be in charge. We wanted to help run the show. And I saw a lot of cooks in the organization. Out of 150, you see a lot of cooks. We saw a lot of cooks that were fantastic cooks, that would work circles around everybody else, but couldn't get other people to do things for them. And I knew it back then, as a young apprentice, that that person was not going to be a leader and their full potential was not going to go as far as they could go. Because the chef at the time was not a good cook. He put the time in, but he was a fantastic leader. And that's what upper tier management was looking for at the Greenbrier. They were looking for somebody to lead 150 cooks. They didn't need to be a fantastic cook. They needed to have the basics, they needed to have understanding, but they needed to lead a team of 150 people to get them to cook. I worked for Walter Scheib for a week. Walter Scheib was the chef at the White House for the Clintons. He specifically told me, my job is to get people to cook. I'm not a cook anymore. I hire people to cook, I inspire people to cook, I train people to cook, I lead people to cook. And as a young apprentice, I knew, hey, to get to the next level, that's what had to happen. So, my chef now, it's a work in progress. It's constant meetings, it's constant pointers, tips, anything that I can do to help him, to show him to get to the next level. And is it working? Of course it's working. Is it working as quick as I want to see it work? No. I like to say I'm patient, but how many of us are really, really patient these days? So, work in progress.